I have a new watch. Welcome back everyone to another episode, and today I'd like to talk to you about my new Kurono Tokyo SEIJI watch. I have eyeing one of these pieces for quite some time, and I've followed the brand on Instagram and on their website, their newsletter and everything, because I think that this exactly represents Japanese feel for aesthetic for me. The work of Hajime Asaoka is just incredible, and what he does with these pieces is making his creativity more affordable and more available to more watch collectors. And that is why I am really fond of this spirit, making this step from the usual work that he does in creating quite expensive watches in very small quantities. His idea to create an affordable brand for everyone is truly amazing. And the watches are amazing as well. How did I get this watch? And as most of you watch lovers know, getting one of these pieces isn't very easy. So I tried to, first of all, get the 2021 anniversary watch, the one with the salmon dial. Unfortunately, I was too slow, I didn't get one, but I've seen a lot of pieces online and they look magnificent, so congrats to each and every owner. And then, as if it were made for me, Kurono Tokyo announced that they were launching the SEIJI watch. First, it was just a watch made specifically for women and also for female buyers. So the process of getting one of these was quite a hard one, and they did get a lot of concerns and were criticized for the way that they are selling this particular piece. They listened to their community. They explained what they wanted to do with it, creating a more feminine watch. So what they did is they split the amount of watches that they were going to sell into two different kinds of groups. Firstly, the groups of previous collectors, enthusiasts, and the female buyers. And the other group was open to the general public. And therefore, I was lucky to get one due to the allocation of the general public. The watch arrived just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm super happy. The launch of the product, actually buying this, was in September last year. So this was kind of amazing, and I'm usually not used to waiting for a piece, and however, I really like it. And yeah, who knew that the Tiffany blue colored watch dials will be so super trendy right now? I certainly didn't at that time, but just looks awesome. Let's talk a little bit more about the watch itself. Well, the watch is a very cool piece. It is made out of steel. It is quite small in comparison to other watches that you might know, but for this brand they tend to stick to smaller cases, representing also the Japanese market and their collectors. So this watch has a case diameter of 37 millimeters. It has a polished case, which really looks nice. It's one of the few watches of Hajime Asaoka for the Kurono Tokyo that has an actual fully lacquered dial. Therefore, it's quite cool. And the very interesting part about this watch, not only that it has this solid lacquer dial, is that Hajime Asaoka actually mixed the colors himself to create this specific hue. Yeah, that goes down to how dedicated he is when creating the watches, and how this perfectionism that he puts into these watches is reflected on the watch itself. Just some extra facts in addition to what I've already said is that the watch has an automatic movement. It's a Japanese movement that is also in this watch. It is, again, as I said, a 37 millimeter case, and it has a power reserve of 40 hours. And the other thing that I really like is that the case actually is only 7 millimeters thick, and if you add the sapphire, it really is a quite thin and very smooth looking watch that you can definitely pull off, that can also easily hide under your cuff of your shirt. The watch itself was a limited edition of 500 pieces, and it had a retail price of $1,793 US without tax. Now you know the facts about the watch. Just to add to these facts, why did I buy it actually? I bought into it because I have history with Japan. I spent a lot of time there. We also have a company there, and I really like the Japanese culture. I like the food. Yeah, as you know, I like the animes. So it just was a perfect fit for me, and especially I really liked the color. It was so fresh, it was so different. So I said, I'll go for it. And here it is, and I'm super happy with it. I've been wearing it for the last couple of days. Yeah, it's just a very clean, subtle watch. I really like these types of watches where you don't have any distractions on it. No date, no complications, nothing. Just plain and simple time, and actually like seconds hands because they sweep around the dial and it looks nice. That being said, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and as always, if you feel like it, put a thumbs up. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.